I think it's really important for us all to acknowledge the limitations of what we do and to be intelligent about what is actually best for a patient. Now, there are a couple of health practitioners on Instagram who seem to have made it their unique selling point to debunk natural practitioners. And I really think that they mean well. They believe that there are some people out there who don't know what they're talking about, or who are recommending these completely daft practices that have no medical backing and so on. And I do understand that. And I agree. I'm also very skeptical about certain fad diets and so on. I am equally skeptical about certain practices, but I also have certain skepticism about conventional medicine. Now, there's my bias, but I think it's important for us to acknowledge that giving someone more and more and more drugs is not leading them to a greater state of health. And there are those people who I see in clinic who haven't had much success with the pharmaceutical drugs they've been offered. And what they are offered is further interventions, higher dosing, newer drugs that have even less long-term data on them. And I think this, while their practitioners are trying to help them and address their symptoms, this for me is putting them at higher risk, because they're being given more and more drugs, and that this is not bringing them into a better state of health. I think it's really important for us to address the underlying factors that have led up to a person's ill health, address their nutrition, address their stress, address their lifestyle, address their sleep, and really work with medicines like our herbal medicines that are going to nourish their microbiome rather than disrupt it like many conventional drugs do. So I think it's really important for us to acknowledge that conventional medicine and natural medicine both have their place and both have their power and their benefits. And what we really want to do is work together and find the safest approach for that individual.